Alright, good afternoon crafts fans. This is Scott from Paradise Crafts. Happy Monday to everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Alright, so I went back and watched the video yesterday and I didn't see any point where I was up 1,000. So I'm going to call that one a complete wipeout. Pretty silly when you figure I was up 900 and change probably, but I didn't stop, so I'm going to take full credit for a wipeout on that one, minus 2K. All right, so what do we got? 1592, 97, 600, 57, 657, 67, 1767. So let's call it 1770. All right, so that's 230 bucks. 233 bucks. We're down. So that's really not bad in the 3 sessions. So, you know, from yesterday, I'm thinking maybe $1,000, which is a 50% of what I'm wagering, is not very realistic. You know, as Red Eye was questioning it, and even Waylon was saying that 400 to 500. So I think actually 200 to 400 is what they were talking about. But I think 20 to 25% is probably pretty reasonable, and you should still have enough to try to recover. Obviously, if you get a bunch of PSOs in a row, you know, and you're pushing up each time, that is going to get very painful very quickly, as we've seen. So many PSOs, and that really is the weak link in this armor, if you will, chink in the armor for this strategy. Otherwise, it's not bad. So I'm going to try to go for 20 to 25%, so between $400 and $500 today. See if we can get it. We're only down 230, so that's fine. All right, so there's 1,000, and there's 1,000. Okay, so there's our 2,000. And then I want to try another strategy that I watched this morning that I like as well, from Professor Profit, Crafts University. I like his stuff. I don't know if he comes up with it himself. He doesn't credit anybody else typically, so I got to believe he's coming up with it himself. Kind of like Waylon, but I like his strategies. His strategies are also sound, but I want to try this one out and see how it does. All right, here we go, coming out. And we got boxcars. All right. And we got a 5 fever. And I tried this morning, I was trying to hedge the come out 7. So I tried, you know, lay in the 4 and 10. And it just didn't seem to work out very well. So, and just adding layers of complexity. So let's just try it, see if we can get through it. See how we do. Again, we're looking for between 20 and 25. Five fever. All right, so that's going to knock the point off. And we're going to move behind the 5. And here we go, coming out. And we got a 7. Better to do it there when we're out on the point. Here we go. 7 again. I don't know what it is. I roll more off of our 5. All right, so just lost our $100 DC on that. So now I'm going to have to go $200 DC. Here we go. And we got a 5 again. All right, so it's going to move behind the 5. We're off on the 5. New point established. Not quite yet. Got a 7. Hey guys, good afternoon. Nemo, Anthony, how you guys doing? And we got 5. God, look at that. 5, 5, 5, 5. Unbelievable. Knocked off again. Tallulahs. All right, so now we're behind the 9. we got a 3-unit DC, so we're going to do a 3-unit come. And we got an 8, 6, 2, 8. 8. Another 3-unit come. And we got a 7 out. All right. So we're off the 5. The 8 is going to pay the come, and we're going to get 300 there. And what did I lose? I lost 300 before, so we're basically break even. Maybe up a quarter. Maybe just break even. All right, here we go. Hey, Anthony. You just rolled a come out. 7. Should have been paid, not knocked off the 5. Whoa, whoa, wait a second. What? So, no, I don't. I had to come out 7 before. Oh, yeah, you're right. I had to come out. All right, so I was on the 5 for how much before I got knocked off? 100 or 200? That must have been the 200. So I was on the 5 for 200. I rolled a 7. Damn, I keep missing that. Got to get my tablet back. So I rolled a 7, and then I think it was 200. Did I just take that out of my rack? I think I did. Yeah, I think it was 200, right? Hey, Waylon. All right, I'm going to take $200 credit for that one then. Shit, I hate when I screw up like that. All right, now I got to do a chip count. All right, so there's 1,000. We're up 400 right there already. If that's correct, which I'm not doubting you. Yeah, so there's our 500 and 500. There's 1,000, and there's 400 that we're up. Yeah, 200. Thank you, Anthony. All right. Well, I guess let's go for 500 because that was too easy. So that was our 20%. Let's see if we can get 25%. All right, here we go. Coming out. Damn, I got to keep an eye on those come outs. All right, 3, not moving, not doing anything. 7, nothing working, nothing, no action out there. 4, all right. 2 on the $400 DC, looking for 100. Let's get it. And we got a 6. All right, so that's going to move behind the 6. And like I said, I was trying different things this morning, seeing if I could hedge the come out 7. I just couldn't. I couldn't come up with a way that I liked. All right, so that's 90. That's back in the rack. All right, here we go. Another $100 DC. 2 or 3 would be nice. And we got a 7. All right. So we're going to get knocked off of that. Off the 4. Going to get paid 100. We got 90, so we make 10 bucks on that. All right. And back in our rack. Here we go, coming out. 8. All right, so we're on the 8. I got knocked off my DC, so I'm going to go out for 2. And I got a 9, neater. All right, that's going to move to the 9. 2 unit. And we got a 5, fever. 2 unit come to match the 2 unit DC. That's going to move to the 5. And another 2 unit come, $50. And there's our 7 out. All right, I think that's a session. So that's going to pay the come. We're off the 8. And that's going to pay us 200 bucks on our $200 DC on the 9. So if we're looking for 20 to 25%, we just hit it. 100, 200, 300, 400, 475. 500. All right, started with 2,000. There's 1,000. There's 2,000, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we made $510 in a matter of 10 minutes. All right. No, it's only $500 profit because I had 4 and I wanted to go to 5. And I lost that 100. That's why the 200 made up for that 100 that I lost previously. All right, so I want to call that plus 510 for session 4. I think that's safer going for between 20 and 25% with this one, just because of our bankroll size, not because I think if you had 5,000, I'm pretty confident you could keep going up on your DP and your DCs and get it all back. All right, so I think I'm going to stop the video, and I apologize. Oh, there's 7 people. Holy crap. Hey, Den. Yeah, I tried hedging. I was just talking about that. I was trying to hedge to come out 7 with a 4 or a 4 and a 10, and it wasn't working out for me this morning. I didn't really like it. And then I also tried any 7, right? I was doing the any 7, so I would do $100 here and a quarter here each time, and you know, it was draining it, but it was only a quarter, so I was giving up partial profit. I mean, there's got to be a reasonable way to hedge it. I just couldn't find one this morning. I tried the any 7. I also, like I said, I tried hedging it with the 4, and it's amazing how many times I get knocked off on a damn 4 when I'm on it, and this is on wind craps. And then I split it, the 4 and the 10, and it just didn't seem to be working for me on wind craps. Hedge the DC with the field. Field? How are you hedging it with the field? Field loses on a 7 as well. Why hedge the come out? It doesn't burn you since you're playing the DC. No, not the come out. A PSO. Sorry, PSO. Hedging the PSO. Sorry, Anthony. Right. I spoke incorrectly. Hedging the PSO is what I was talking about. All right, so for this one, all right, I'm going to stop the video, and I apologize, just so I can make it clean, a clean break, and then I'll start the next session where I want to try the 3 strikes from Professor Profit at Krebs University, because it looked interesting, so I want to try it. All right, come back if you want. This is Scott from